Do these kids look familiar to you? I mean, isn't that Mixmaster? I think that's Scavenger, right? Debbie, what's going on here? That's obviously Hook, right? And who are these guys? Bone Crusher? Scrapper? Huh? What is that? Come on, Debbie. I know you like your excursions and all, but you got some explaining to do over here. What, you're just not gonna say anything? I mean, look at this part. Look at this part. They combine into Devastator. Are you going to deny that these are your children? Look, I totally see the family resemblance. You're telling me that you don't? Come on. Come on. Okay, that's the one difference. They're actually helping people. So, what do you got to say? Hey, welcome back and welcome from my friends and happy post-Turkey Day. Today's video, we're going to cover this faux Constructicon team, and they actually combine, and I've been calling this combined form the best Tater, and so in this video, we're going to cover all of them, okay? Let's start with Homie up in the front. In general, this set, I actually like it a lot. I think it's very, very stylized. Even the heads, they look pretty decent, because sometimes he actually looks like a bear. Sometimes you get these toys from China and they got these ultra generic faces, but this one's not bad. This is Hook, and he turns into a crane truck, and he is actually the arm. That's really interesting, right? Sorry, I'm just fixing my focus right now. And let me show you how to turn him into the truck. It's really, really easy. Arm mode is, is just a quick, what was the term? Hop, skip, and a jump or something like that from there. And yes, and so we're going to turn him into truck mode first. We're going to do that, and oh, you know what? That's going to hang over here. There aren't like a lot of swivels. I mean, there are certain ball pegs and stuff like that, but they're not ultra articulated, but it's good enough. It's good enough in my opinion. And I like this set heaps. It's a lot of fun. Pros and cons. I think the design is cool. It's very unique. It's very creative. I like the engineering for the most part. I wish they didn't use this clear plastic. And don't get me wrong, for what it's worth, the plastic is quite thick. It's different. I don't know how different. I think it's denser or something like that. But it so far, so good. It has held up. And so if you're wondering, by the way, if I'm stuttering over some of my words, and if my hands are shaking, I have low blood sugar right now. And so I probably shouldn't be recording this video. But whatever, dude. Let's go through with it anyway. In terms of how to turn them into the hand, you just pop this down and you just pull the fist out. Isn't that cool? And then this you can pull down and you can show the or you can reveal the elbow over here. And that's pretty much the arm. Basic. I know. And it just connects using that, but yeah. Hey, before we go further, a quick word from our sponsor. This video review and toy were brought to you by AliExpress. AliExpress is a giant online marketplace hailing out of China, and they sell tons of consumer goods, including our favorite category, toys. If you'd like to purchase this toy and support the channel, click the affiliate link that can be found in the description. And if you're new to the platform, you can use the following search code to save up to 70% off of your purchase. And if you're already registered, you can utilize the other discount codes that can be found in the description as well. And as part of the sponsorship, I will encourage you to register and download their app. But as with any service that you're signing up for, read the terms of service and privacy policy first. With that out of the way, we now return to our program. I'm going to do this guy last because, and I know it's blurry. I'm going to do that guy last because, I don't know, I need the instructions for him. And yeah, like I said, we called this guy Curve. This dude over here, as I mess with the focus, I apologize. I've been calling him, rather than Bone Crusher, I've been calling him Marrow. Oh, no, this is not Bone Crusher. This is a Scrapper, but in our version here, we're calling him Scrubber. And so I think he has decent head sculpt, yeah? I like this, the cockpit thing being on his chest. And yeah, he transforms into a tire loader. Again, very similar stuff that my critique in terms of like, I'm not a huge fan of the clear plastic, but at the same time, it's not that bad. And I don't like the metal. While I do think it's great and it makes it feel a little bit more quality, on a toy like this, where it's kind of simplified and kind of small, I think more than anything, the metal actually just hurts it. I think it creates this weird weight distribution, and not a big fan of it. There are little guide rails in terms of tabs and slots and stuff like that, so you can see that bit just goes on over there. And wait, what? It's supposed to... Okay. I was tripping out for a sec. Dude, why is it not going in? Okay. And then this bit will come undone. And, oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have put the arms in there. And I think this bit is really interesting in that the way it transforms, it comes out and it spins. That's pretty cool, right? And then, oh yeah, it hangs down. That's right. I'm remembering now. And then the fists will actually hang out and it'll just kind of tuck in there, and that just goes down. Sorry, it's been several weeks since I've reviewed this set, and so I've kind of forgotten. That just folds up on the bottom. It will tab in. Oh yeah. There's a double hinge. That tabs in, and then that reveals the connection port. It's just a sliding mechanism, not that sophisticated. Then, I don't know if the legs need to be tabbed in together, but more or less you just kind of swing this up. Cool, huh? And there he goes. We have our tire loader a la Scrapper. Maybe I'm supposed to extend this because it looks like it's touching the ground. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But he's cool. It looks real nice. It looks real nice. In terms of the leg mode, it might be just like... No. Okay, yeah, that's right. Ow. That's right. I forgot about these. You got to swing these down for the heel support. And once you do that, you can kind of adjust. And there you go. And he'll stand properly. Let me set him to the side. Who's the other leg? Who's the other leg? Marrow Smasher. Looks good in bot mode too, right? I mean, again, head sculpt is not the worst. There's a decent amount of paint and detail throughout, and I like that. Same gripes that I said before, pros and cons are going to be present, and so I'm not really going to harp on that. Gosh, this is so heavy. And it's a secure enough connection, but it does have a tendency to slide off. And this... it's not as smooth as I would like it, but again, not hateful. And I am trying to remember how to transform this. Okay. That goes up, arms compress. And yeah, there's like gaps and stuff like that, but ow! Ow! But, oh my goodness, dude. I think I need... Hold up, guys. I need to get some sugar. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, one of the things is that my body's not great about synthesizing sugar at times, or like food at times, and so I'll just be in a deficit of energy, and when that happens, yeah, dude, I don't feel well. But okay, you saw that? Cool, right? And then you can just flip these up. I wish the tolerances were just a little tighter in certain areas, but very, very minor gripe. And like I said, I wish that stayed in a little bit better. And so we have the bulldozer. That just goes up like this. This actually comes down, and I know, like all the weight is resting on this clear bit, but the density of the clear plastic is akin to like swimming goggles, like stuff with like thick plastic. You know what I'm talking about? There's thin plastic and there's thick plastic, right? And so in this situation, they are using pretty decently thick plastic. And then we have the legs over here. Okay. You know what? Why don't we work on the crane, the tower crane? This is the Omega Supreme part I was telling you about, because this part on the bottom folds up to be claws, very, very similar to Omega, right? And all of this will come apart. And so, yeah, you can call it a parts former if you want, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I've been called way worse. And let me see how to configure the thing. So, okay. Whoops. Sorry. I was looking at this in terms of how to configure the tower crane. Oh, there we go. So it says it starts with this bit on the bottom. We open that up because that's going to be the claw. That's going to bend up, and then this section is going to do that, and it's going to plug into the back. You see how there's all these like ports and posts and stuff like that? That's why it's a little difficult for me. There are a lot of adjoining like port and posts and stuff like that, and it's just kind of confusing if you're not familiar with it. Especially like a lot of the parts look very similar, and so yeah. So that one, I think, just sits over there. Of all the team members, I think he's probably the loosest, and I get it. Like, granted, he's what is it? Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. But yeah, he's the loosest by virtue of being a parts forming tower crane. But still, I think there are a ton of great things to like about this. Let me just get that in there. Let me get that in there. Cool. So far, so good. And this final piece is going to go right there. Huh. I know, dude. It's a bit messy. It's a bit messy. But these are the arms. Okay? And they're not the worst thing in the world. They really aren't. You know, I've seen much worse. But okay. Let's work on the torso. Torso is probably the trickiest and also the coolest at the same time. And this is a Max Mister. And he's not the leg and he's not the arm, but he is the front part of the torso, the front top part. The back lower half is provided by Excavator back over there. Or that's my alternate name for Scavenger. I'm trying to remember what happens with these arms because I really don't remember. Head goes down over here, and that hides. And so maybe this just goes back over here. Oh, okay, yeah. And then there's tabs. And so these are going to connect together. These are the shoulder connectors, and you can just kind of keep them depressed. And that is Max Mister. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, dude, check out that gnarly joint over here, right? It sits at a weird angle, but it has to do that in order for the tires to be flush. And yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, in terms of how he turns into the body. I'm gonna try to recall this as best as I can. And so this is where the head is hidden, which I think is so cool that they have it hidden right there within the mixer drum. And I think what happens is this just comes up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then the mixing drums actually tab into the side of this. Head is decent. Pretty nice sculpt, if you ask me. I like it a lot. And, oh man, sorry, the sugar hasn't quite reached my body yet because I'm feeling lightheaded right now. Watch, I just collapse. But okay, this is the back part. Okay. All right, and last but not least, I think he's perhaps the most difficult. And like I said, I've been calling him Excavator. Looks good. Good head sculpt. Overall bot is pretty decent. This thing over here is kind of heavy, but you can see that he is the waist. And so I'm going to do my best to transform him. Okay, that looks like that's right. That looks like that's right. And so it looks like this ball socket is going to be revealed. And then that's going to fold in here. I think that just does that. Yeah? Yeah, it looks about right. This is a little gimped, but I mean, what are you gonna do? And I'm not sure if I can use that word on YouTube, but nerfed. Fine, nerfed. This is the most difficult part of the combiner. There's like little tabs and bits that will get kind of like in the way. So I'm trying to remember how this works. You can see that there's tabs underneath the in the middle of the thighs, right? I think this goes up, and there's a little thing over there too. There's a little button, and you see this is kind of getting in the way over here. So, how is this done? Oh, okay, okay. And then this goes back here, and that tabs in. Okay, okay. So we start by swinging this back, but you gotta bring it out a little bit, and then you can just tab it in right there. All right, maybe it's not so difficult. Maybe I just made it difficult, but you can definitely see that there's a little bit of plastic wear on the friction areas for the clear plastic. That I don't like. If I were to just kind of like open and close the legs over and over and over, they would definitely wear down, and I would not be happy about that. I think this is it. For some reason, like this area looks a little strange to me. Let's check out. No? Oh, that's that. All right, man. So to transform him, we're just going to fold in the... we're going to fold in the tires there, and then we're going to pop that out. We're going to... I think we're going to bring that down. Or like... I think it has to come out. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. So this has to come out, and it's a bit uncomfortable because, like I told you, there's all that friction. What is that noise? Huh? There's a strange noise happening in the background. I don't know where it's coming from or what it is. Okay, we did that, and then we're going to fold down the connectors. We're going to bring out the waist. This is going to rock back, and this is really fun. You see this bit right over here, there's this lip that's kind of hanging out. It actually just slides in, and after it slides in, these bits over here, those posts, they are going to connect into the back. It's very secure, and if you don't want this hanging on the back, you can kind of do like, make it seem like he's like a Mr. Hardhat or something. You guys know that reference? It's from 4-Star, which was Mr. Hardhat was a KO Devastator that had the VF1S Valkyrie Jetfire face on it from back there. So, okay, we're just going to kind of like leave that there for now, right? And then to connect the legs, yeah, I do believe they have specific connections. You can see they're different, right? And so we're going to slide that one on there. Nice. And don't worry about the blurriness. I'm going to clean them all up and fix the focus once we get them all done. But all right, 2 of the legs are done. Okay, and then we're going to flip down the little shoulder connectors. And if you find that your version is standing like a little crooked or something, just kind of like do some adjustments. I found that, yeah, sometimes my guy will stand a little bit crook, but as long as I just kind of mess with the legs and orient them properly, he'll end up standing pretty decent. Like, he's pretty good right there. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, now, you know what? He is standing a little bit of crook, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But okay, that is the best Tater, or Potato King, or G2 Devastator, or whatever you like. And I hope this video has been informative. And if... oh, man, messing up the outro again. I hope this video has been informative so that if you do decide to buy this toy, you are making an informed buying decision instead of just kind of like blindly getting something out of a black box, right? And so that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Bye. That was a horrible outro.